you're at home all day. How does it get this bad?
Well, screw you.
Because if we had money, I can tell you for a fact you wouldn't be judging me this way. Hi, we're the Austins, and you guys know us because you all called social services on us.
Oh my god, have you seen this trend where people are glamorizing their depression homes? I mean, just look at this bedroom.
You moms on TikTok need to get it together because what is this?
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cynthia here, and guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about how the messy house has actually gone too far. We started saying this like a joke, but apparently guys, it has literally gone too far. I don't know if you guys have seen the messy house trend on TikTok, but somehow it has resurfaced on my timeline. Creators filming their clutter rooms, dirty kitchens, piles of laundry. At first, guys, it seemed really refreshing, like finally people are being real online, instead of pretending their homes are always spotless. But lately, this trend has taken a turn. Instead of just showing that life can get messy sometimes, some people are using it as an excuse to live in filth. Now, without wasting too much time, let's quickly get right into the video.
Ew, you're at home all day. How does it get this bad?
Well, screw you.
Because if we had money, I can tell you for a fact you wouldn't be judging me this way. Hi, we're the Austins, and you guys know us because you all called social services on us. Anyway, our downstairs is perfect now. Well, as close to perfect as can be with 4 children. Our upstairs is disgusting, and we are on a 42-day deadline to get our house up to scratch. But we also really need your help. We are also on a 42-day deadline to buy a car. A flipping car. Yes, you heard me. We somehow, with £0 savings, need to afford a car in 42 flipping days. Yes, we are purchasing our first car before we purchase carpets. You will understand why very, very soon. But right now, that's where our priorities lie. Now, before you all ring social services and the police to come and take my children away, I just wanted to show you a little bit of reality of how things can get if you don't tidy for one single day. With 4, nearly 5 children, all on the bloody spectrum somehow, in a tiny 2-bedroom house. Also with no garden or outdoor space, may I add. So with this deadline in mind, let's get to it, let's get cleaning, and then we can get some of the DIY done. And anyone that supports me, thank you.
I can't even start analyzing this video. 4 kids in 2-bedroom. Anyway guys, before we go right into the video, I just want to make a disclaimer that you might see some things that may disgust you, and if you're not okay with that, that's okay. But if you're okay with it, let's keep going. Oh my god. How did it get this bad? Finally bought a mop. Thank god. Make use of it every day, please. But like, this is just the kitchen, guys. I feel like people are now using the word realistic a bit too much, because there's no way this is cleaning a realistic house. I'm sorry, but like the dirt on the floor, that looks like it's been there for weeks. Oh my god. This is far from being judgmental. Nobody is perfect. Yes, we all know that. But at least try, you know? Does that look sanitary? Like, I feel like there's some places food shouldn't even be in, especially like when there's a lot of dirt and filth. Like, oh my god, Looking at these things, guys, I'm cringing. I don't even know about you guys that are watching it, but personally, I am cringing.
So let me get this straight. We are still trying to normalize living in unsanitary conditions. And when I say we, I don't mean me. I mean as mothers. So this is Cleaning with Bree here on TikTok, and she does this all of the time. I mean, you can look through her page and you can see that she posts content like this quite a bit. And here's the thing. Now, I don't just talk about anybody. I talk about people that constantly are living like this, and I just don't understand why. Now, yes, we get dishes. Yes, we have to take our trash out. But why is there trash in a laundry basket? Why? And why are you making excuses for yourself saying that you were busy the whole week so you didn't clean this up right away? And then I also want to know, why was your toddler or your child, whichever the two, why were they walking all through this while you were making the video? Oh, and then Bree also gets very butthurt if you even bring up why you're talking about her. Like, you can't talk about her, and she's like, why are you talking about me? This is normal. This is literally normal. And I'm not holding your hands when I say this anymore. This is not normal, and this is not okay, and this is not cool, this is not cute, this is not nothing. I'm tired.
It gets to a point, guys. Like I said earlier, this is not about judging anybody. It's just trying to make them see reasons why they need to be cleaner. I feel like there's a difference between messy and filthy. You see, messy is when they're just toys, few toys on the floor. But filthy is when you see moldy food, dishes that have been stacked up for days, for weeks. Come on now. I think we're using the word normal and realistic a bit too much.
We need to talk about the houses like this that are all over TikTok. No, I do not follow these types of accounts, but they will pop up on my For You page here and there. And every time I see it, I have the same underlining feeling. Oftentimes, there are children involved in these types of environments, and it pains me to see this. Reason being is, in my childhood, I was around situations like this, and people don't realize the long-term impact it has on children. The filth, the disgust, the clothes, the shoes, the random things. You don't know what's in this pile because they don't even know what is in this pile. Almost always in these situations, they also have animals. Animals like cats that will find somewhere to go if their litter box is filled, which to me says if you cannot clean a room, you are likely not cleaning the litter box, which then says to me, this type of room becomes the litter box. I was not trying to necessarily call out a specific creator because the reality is it's everywhere. This particular creator was going to clean this bed. Honestly, you would have had better luck just tossing it and making a pallet or something, because I hate to say this, but any normal functioning person would look at this mattress and say, this is not salvageable. But unfortunately, in situations like this, they will come up with an excuse as to why they should still be able to use mattresses, furniture, clothing. It's almost like they knew they let it get that bad and they can't really afford to replace it. So they're like, well, I'll just clean it. So much is embedded in a bed like this that it's actually a health hazard, especially when they pull out a green machine and this is the water that came from that bed. One common thing that gets said in these types of videos are, well, the kids look happy, the kids look healthy, they're being fed. The reality is that's not enough. Children deserve to live in a comfortable, healthy, and clean environment. Exactly. Again, when you are living in a situation like this, it is fight or flight. And a lot of times what kids will do, and I can speak for myself, is they will try to find a safe space and a safe area because they recognize that it doesn't matter how many times you clean an area like this, it almost always is going to get back to this state. And that further proves my point why I don't particularly like these types of videos and like this content because if you look back on a lot of these creators, it is years on this particular app, 2 years at least, of the same exact videos. A lot of people will say, oh no, they're cleaning it. They're trying to be better. How long does it take to become better? Until it's like, oh no, they're specifically living in these types of conditions to continue the content. And you have to think in the back of your mind, they're subjecting their children consistently to this type of situation for that content, knowing how bad of an environment it actually is for those children to be living in.
She made a point because honestly, most of them these days are doing this for views. So if they're doing it for views, they constantly have to keep their houses dirty just so they can have something to video or do this or do that. And it's really going to affect the kids. Believe it or not, guys, I was a child. I never saw an environment like this. Like, I'm not even kidding. Seeing this right now is really, really strange to me. Of course, the internet will make you see things you've never seen before, but like people normalizing things like this, it's like, are you people being for real? Now, a lot of people are forgetting that this whole trend started as a response to the unrealistic cleaning videos. I mean, sparkling counters, staged coffee bars, color coded pantries. I mean, guys, for a lot of people, that wasn't relatable. So, creators started showing their messy kitchens or laundry piles to say, hey, this is normal. You are not alone. You know, that kind of helped a lot of people feel less pressured of not living in an Instagram worthy house 247. But now the pendulum has swung in the opposite direction and it's bad. It's really bad.
I don't know what to freaking do anymore. Like, I hate all of this. And I've had all week to fix it, all month to fix it really, and I just still freaking haven't. God. It's all so bad. I don't know what to freaking do about it. Like, yeah, clean, obviously. That's what I need to do about it. But, like, I don't know why I can't. How every single day I wake up, I eat food, and then mystery happens and suddenly it's 9 p.m. and I haven't gotten anything freaking done. And then my anxiety just builds till I feel sick. And you'd think that the feeling of the anxiety would make me want to actually fix it. And like I do, the building of the anxiety makes me want to fix it, but then it just gets worse because instead of having that relief of, oh good, you fixed it, I just feel like it should have already been done. And you're just so far behind, you're never gonna catch up.
Honestly, I don't even know what to say. Like, her excuse to me wasn't excusing. You can start now. You can just start picking things up. Get a bag, get a basket, put things in there. Like, you can start from somewhere. It can take days, it can take weeks, but eventually you'll be done.
Let's do a downstairs clean while my husband sits on his fat ass the whole time of me doing it. And because he's sat on his fat ass, make sure you engage in any little thing you can do on the video, like share, repost, favourite, add to story, anything, because he can't actually work at the minute. So anything we do make off these videos, it is going to go towards next month's living and bills. I know we're probably not going to make as much money than what he does going out to work, but we can do something. And you don't have to spend any money, you don't have to donate, you don't have to do anything, just literally like, share, repost, comment, anything. I would really appreciate it. For anybody new here, he has fractured his back in 2 places just by jumping on a bin. He fell off the bin, my son's scooters and handlebars were poking up and he whacked himself off of there. So if you jump on your bin, your husband, your kids, anything, please, honestly, I just want you all to stop it, because it's not worth it at all. And if you think it won't happen, it will at some point, and I just want everybody to stop it because it makes me cringe every time thinking about it. And I think Daryl also feels the same. He's dosed up on a lot of painkillers. It's still not taking the pain away, he's still in a lot of pain, all just by jumping on a bin to try fit one more bag in. That's literally it. And it's took a turn, and we don't know how long he's going to be off work. We don't know how long he's going to be in this pain, or if he'll ever not be in pain anymore, because I've heard good stories, I've heard bad stories. With our luck, it's probably going to be a bad story. But yeah, stop jumping on your bins.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it to her. Her house isn't filthy. It was literally messy. Now that's, to me, a normal messy house. You see how easy it was for her to clean that up. But the issue I have, is I don't know how other people's households are, but like the husband just sitting down there watching his wife do all this, it gives me a wrong signal. I don't know if I'm like the only person. Another thing with most of these videos is while they're doing their voiceover, they're talking about donations, they're talking about how you can help them, they're talking about so many things. And I'm like, really? Really? It's really crazy out here, guys. What? I'm sorry, but what? I was going to say no, there's no way in the world somebody is living in that house. But when I saw a dog eating from the pizza box, I was like, wait, so people actually live here? Did you guys see the fridge? What's happening there? I feel like this house was abandoned because there's no way. There's no way people are living in this type of house.
You moms on TikTok need to get it together, because what is this? Is it normal for your children's bathroom to look like this on a daily? Is it normal for your kids' bathroom to look like it has not been cleaned in a week? Also, if you have like multiple children and you have like multiple different types of animals, why even put that much of responsibility on your plate if your house is just going to be this way all the time? Why do y'all buy animals and then not take care of their literal home? That's just like, why have multiple children and you're not going to keep up with them, clean up after them? If you're not cleaning up after your kids, you're not cleaning your children. I just believe that. So whenever I see this type of content, I'm like, are you bathing your children? Are you bathing yourself? Because I just can't even tell at this point anymore. This type of content is not okay. And it's one thing to have a mess, but this is all the time. This is like content to you.
She did make a lot of sense. But the problem is, most of these content creators defend it by saying, well, not everyone can keep their houses clean and that's okay. That's okay? That you can't keep your house clean? Now, most of the time, these people that are showing this content are stay-at-home moms. You've been in the house all day. I'm sorry. You've been in the house all day. I understand you can get overwhelmed. You can just decide to lie down and then 9 p.m. is looking at you in your face. But like, you have 7 days in a week to do something. You're at home all day. So what is the excuse? Honestly, guys, there's a big difference between showing real life and normalizing unsafe living conditions. So there's this lady on TikTok. A lot of people were telling her house is filthy, and she decided to give us a house tour.
I'll keep saying my house is filthy because of a video someone edited about me. Because of a hate page that made videos about me. My house is normal, and I will show it to you. This is my living room. A normal mess. I have dog toys and kids stuff right there. My kitchen. Clutter. That's it. Clutter. No, I don't have maggots. These are all clean dishes. These are the dirty dishes. Those are all clean dishes. These are all clean dishes. Clutter, not filth. Clutter. Look, my stove's clean. Clutter. Clutter. My daughter's room has toys in it. This is my youngest daughter's room. This is my 6-year-old's room. My 6-year-old's room. SpongeBob, my 6-year-old, drew on the wall. My 8-year-old's room.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you.
My 8-year-old's room. Normal kid mess. 1 bathroom. And my room. With my bunnies that you guys all complain about. And yes, they do poop on the floor. And yes, it gets cleaned up every single day. but I have a normal mess. And I'm not going to show my bathroom because my daughter's in there right now. So y'all wanted a house tour? There's the house tour.
In some parts of our house were normal. Other parts, I don't know. I mean, toilet brush in the kitchen sink. What is it doing there? Is it part of the kitchen utensils? Like, okay, that's aside. Her room with bunnies pooping. And then, guys, she called them clutter. Clutter. Why don't you just throw them away if there's nowhere to put them? I feel like some people just punish themselves by keeping things they don't need anymore. Just throw them away or give them out or just donate them. Like, just take them out of your space. I'm so happy people still make videos like this. This is what I would consider normal. Notice how, yes, the house was messy, but you didn't see any dirt on the floor. It was just toys, some clothes, a few clothes, if I may. Now, one thing I was looking out for was the bathroom. It stood out for me. It was clean. This is normal to me. Now, when people say this is a realistic house tour, I'll say, yes, you got the memo. Not all those things we were seeing initially. The original purpose of this whole messy house trend was to remind people that perfection isn't real, but it's not a free pass to let your home become a health hazard. But yes, beautiful people, I've come to the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And yes, guys, if you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a fat thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.